just want the whole world in my hands, and my team by my side with the whole world in my place.
What's up, guys? Lighting H2D here with another video. And today we have an extremely exciting video. Usually my videos aren't this exciting, but it's really exciting. So, basically I'm just going to have, these are like my best raids in Champion. This was by far my best day ever in Champion. I gained like over 150 cups in one day. For me up in Champions, I've never gained that much trophies in Champs before. Especially in like the 3500s. Like I was just going off for some reason. So with this base, as you can see, expos are down. There's one multi-target Inferno and there's one single. And prior to this raid, I had 2-starred somebody for 30 cups, but I lost the recording on that. I'm kind of pissed. So I was, a little bit cocky. I'm like, you know what? Let's try for the 2-star on this one as well. So I attack from the top of the base, make sure I clear out all the archer towers and the air defenses. And the reason why I did this instead of just gone like full-blown attack from the top is that I wanted to clear out enough buildings so that, for one, so that my troops could funnel into the core of the base. I didn't want my minions or balloons going around the base because that would just ruin the raid. And for two, I wanted to make sure that I had the 1-star. Like say I missed the town hall, my troops didn't get the town hall. I'm at like 40-something%. I still have maybe a little bit of minions or my heroes left over to pick up the 50%, in case I miss the 2-star, because that's happened before. There's actually a raid in this video of me missing the 2-star, and it's because of a fucking Tesla, and it really messed me up. But back to this raid. So basically, I just kind of wait for my troops to clear out the buildings around the base, and I was using the clan castle as a lure for my minions. So I wanted to make sure that everything was out of the way. As you can see, I'm at 48%. I still had a ton of loons left. I think I had like 6 loons and then my 6 clan castle loons. And so what I did here is I put them all in. So there's this huge group of like 12 balloons going into the middle of the base. I waited for my last rage spell. I put it around like right here. And I waited to put my minions in. The reason why I waited for my minions is because I didn't want them getting eaten up by bombs, the wizard towers, or the inferno towers. As you can see, there's a ton of bombs in there. And the balloons are under some heavy fire from all that splash damage. So my minions, they take out the king, they take out the little witches, the little witch minions, and then they go right onto the town hall. The multi-target Inferno is gone, and the Wiz Tower on the left side is gone. So they got no problem just melting through the town hall, giving me the 57%. And I think I dropped my queen down on the left just to pick up some Dark Elixir. Just kidding, I didn't. That was a different raid. And boom, plus 31 2-star, which was insanity up this high. Shout out to Stevie, by the way. It just, and this raid was so lucky. I mean, it wasn't lucky, I knew what I was doing. But just the fact that I got 31 cups off a 2-star was just crazy. So, alright, next raid. So as you can see, this base is 100% maxed out. And, except for his heroes, his queen's level 35. I forgot if his king was maxed out or not. But his defenses are all maxed out. And when I saw this base, again, I was coming off of 2 2-star victories, so I was a little bit cocky. So I was like, you know what, let's go for the 2-star. So I put down, I think there was a group of 6 loons on each side with a rage spell, and they got through all of those defenses. They got through the archer towers, and they went and take out these archer towers. They took out the air defenses. So as you can see, and I put a little bit of minions behind, I sprinkled a little bit in just so that they could help clean up the surrounding buildings a little bit quicker, because as you can see, there's not a lot of stuff defending the top. So now with this raid, there are 2 multi-target Infernos, but one is really, really far down. The other is fairly far down, but not far enough to get, so that the minions could get out of range. But basically what I did is the same thing as last time, is that I just made sure that the buildings around the outside were cleared, and I made sure that if I failed, I still could pick up the 50% with my heroes. As you can see, I'm at 47%, so I release the loons. I put in a ton plus my clan castle loons, so this is like maybe 10 to 15 loons right here. Drop my rage spell, put down some test minions, and then I just unload with the minions. Now this one is a little bit trickier because there were 2 multi-target Infernos just kind of like right there, so I had to make sure that my loons went in first, my minions went in behind, and I let my loons just soak up the damage, and put my queen in to soak up a little bit more gold. Not much, but just a little bit more. And boom, 20 trophy 2-star off of a Town Hall 10, maxed out Town Hall 10. And you guys may be thinking like, oh, plus 20 cups, that's nothing. Well, up in the 3600s, that's a shit ton of cups for one raid, especially for someone like me who do 1-star raids. Okay, so now I want to explain something with this base. This base is becoming increasingly increasingly popular. Like, I see this base all the time up here, and it's super super easy to raid. It doesn't look so easy, and as you can see with this base, it has 3 upward expos. But really, there's so much easy percentage on the left side of the base and the right side. It's not that hard to pick up. So as you can see, I took out those 2 archer towers with 3 loons each, and then I had a little bit of trouble here taking out the clan castle stuff because I did not patiently wait to pull the queen out all the way. I kind of like let my minions destroy stuff before they attacked her, which really, I wasted a lot of minions there, but it was nothing, no biggie dah. So minions take her out. So as you can see, there's nothing guarding those top buildings except for the air defenses, and they're tucked in pretty far. And those wizard towers are kind of along the outside, but they won't be a problem. So then I put 6 loons in with rage just to get into the air defense. I'm not sure if they take it out, but they do a good amount of damage, and they distract enough for the minions to get a little bit farther in the base. I sprinkled a little bit of minions behind those loons just so that they can get farther into the base. And so I'm almost done cleaning up the top half of this base. As you can see, there's not a lot of buildings left, and there's still a ton left on the bottom. So that's kind of what my next objective was. When you take apart a base, you don't want to attack all sides at once. You want to work your way either side to side, north to south, or around the base. You don't just want to like go ballistic and drop troops, everywhere. So put in my clan castle loons with a rage, and I put all my minions behind. At this point, I was at 30%, and I didn't have like all the troops you see now are like the only troops I had left. So I didn't have a lot of troops. I had 2 balloons, clan castle loons, and I had some minions. So I sprinkled the minions in, but then once I saw I was like in the 40 percentile range, I was like, oh, I got this, no problem. So 46%, pretty sure I had to use my heroes here, but, when you have to use your heroes, it seems like it was a close raid, but really, if you have 2 full health heroes and you get a 50%, it's not that close a raid. So I was kind of debating where to put my queen here, and I think I ended up, oh yeah, I put her right there. I was going to put her up by that mortar, just to get me another mortar for the achievement, but I didn't want to mess with those CC little guys, so I decided to put her there, and boom, plus 14 1-star. That was a big raid. So now with this raid, I did try to go for the 2-star, but the Tesla on the left side screwed me over, and I don't know why I didn't check, because if there's a Tesla on the right side, there's obviously going to be a Tesla on the left side at the same spot. So I don't know why I decided not to check for it and destroy it. If I would have, I would definitely have gotten the 2-star. But I was stupid with this raid, and I missed out on the 2-star. But as you can see, this is another 100% max base. And a lot of people ask me, like, yo, White, how do you raid these max bases, bro? They scare the fuck out of me. I'm like, and honestly, I would rather raid a maxed base than a not maxed base. And the reason is because people with max bases generally have more cups than people without max bases, and they also have more mainstream bases that are easier to destroy. Now, as you can see, that Tesla distracted about 4 balloons there, and those 4 balloons definitely could have gotten in and destroyed all those defenses there, and I definitely could have had the 2-star because the Archer Tower, Wizard Tower, and Air Defense on that left side, they would have been taken out, and then I would have still had my Clan Castle Loons, and I would have had a straight shot to the middle and got the 2-star no problem, but sadly that did not happen. So again, this is kind of what I was talking about. Like, you want to make sure this. I kind of like bum rush this base because there was really no other way to rate it. You want to make sure that if you're going to go for the 2-star, if you fail, you'll still have enough troops to help you get to the 50%. So as you can see, I'm at 44% in a minute here. 44%. I saved a little bit of minions because I could tell that once that Tesla drew my balloons away, that I was not going to get the 2-star. It just wasn't going to happen. So I saved a little bit of minions, and I kind of just sprinkled them in down here just to pick up the 50%. And really, you can tell if you're going to lose or win by how the raid goes in the beginning. Like, if the raid starts off really shitty, you know that you're going to have a hard time winning. You don't have to clutch it. So that was a plus 12, 50%. So that was another awesome raid. And now we're going to go back to my base. As you can see in this video, I have 3642 cups. As of now, I have 3696. I think it's 3690. Yeah, 3696 I have right now. And that's because I gained like 30-something cups yesterday because raids are shit in the 3700s. And then I got offline and got attacked for minus 28. So what I'm going to have to start doing is I'm going to have to start gemming my barracks and finishing off spells whenever I return and start taking one cup wins, because that's what Tyrael, I keep saying Tyrael, like, yo, what up, dog? Yo, what up, Tyrael? No, Tyrael. He went up to like from 3,200 to 3,800 in like 2-3 days. Like I don't know how the fuck he did it, but he did it. So and how he did it was that he just took 1-cuppers, and if he found a base worth more than 1 cups, great, he rated it too. Just more cups for him. But he just boosted and then just rated 1-cup raids, and he went up so quick in trophies. And he told me that basically you want 5 cups every hour. So now there's 2 ways you can get 5 cups an hour. You can either search around forever and look for 5-cup or plus 5-cup raids, or you can do what he did and just boost barracks and finish your spells, and then go out and just get 1-cuppers for, now that takes a lot more rating, obviously. That's like 5-6 times the rating an hour, so, that's kind of the harder option, and it's definitely the more expensive option, but I think that's how I'm going to have to do it, because I only have 10 days to go up 151 cups to reclaim the record. So I'm going to have to probably start doing some gemming, but I'm running a little bit low on gems, so we'll see how I can pull that off. That's going to be interesting. But yeah, other than that, I mean, pushing has been pretty good so far. I shot through champion pretty fast so far, so now I'm up to almost 3,700. I did get back into the top 200, and wait a minute, time out on what I was saying. We're going to be watching a raid from Blizz, which is an Avarice family member, on Daddy. And if you guys don't know who Daddy is, then you must live under a rock. This is Daddy, a.k.a. the YouTuber, a.k.a. the guy who plays Clash sometimes. I'm actually a really big fan of Daddy. He's one of my favorite YouTubers by far, just because of how modest and just how cool he is. So as you can see, Blizz here is using balloons and minions because, honestly, that's the best raiding strategy. Come on now, guys. No, but he's going to basically go and clear out the bottom half of Daddy's base, and then he's going to go and clear out the sides, but not before he takes out all these buildings at the bottom. And so, what he's doing, what Blizz is doing, is exactly what I was trying to say. You don't want to just like go on full attack from all sides. He's clearing out. He's clearing out the bottom half of the base. He's starting to clear out the sides. You kind of just want to work your way smoothly through the base. You don't want to just go ballistic because you won't win like that. So as you can see, Daddy's got a clan castle full of wizards and minions. Minions level 6 are the biggest pain in the ass to go against, especially at Town Hall 9, because one zap with a lightning spell will not kill the minions. So then you have 15 minions just flying there that you got to take out with your clan castle minions. No, with your minions. And if it's a maxed out base, you have a level 40 queen to take out, which takes 15 minions, and then you got 15 enemy minions to take out, which will take like another 15 minions. So you end up wasting like 30 to 40 minions just taking that out. So that's probably the most deadly thing to find in a clan castle, is just full of minions level 6, because you just can't zap them. And just because they're really powerful. So he lures everything to the right corner here, and he just works on taking them out, and he takes all the troops out, no problemo. Drops a little bit of lightning spell here to help take out the wizards, because wizards are another pain. Usually you won't get them all with one bolt, sometimes with one zap, but sometimes you will, but most of the times you won't. So now he's going to sprinkle minions in around the base where the buildings still exist, but where their defensive buildings do not exist. So, and he's just going to clear up some easy percentage. And then he's going to go attack from the top of the base just to get a little bit more percentage. He's used, I think, most, if not all of his loons at this point. So he still has a bunch of minions left over, and he's got his heroes. So he's at 39, about to be at 40%. So he's working his way. 42%, gets a lock on that builder's hut. But yeah, another thing we want to look for when you're raiding is you want to look for buildings that do not have a lot of hit points. And you want to watch while the raid's going on, like what buildings were hit by which. Like sometimes you'll have minions destroying, let's say, a cannon, and they bring it down to like 1 health. And that could be your raid saver right there, like that gold mine up top. That's at like probably 2 more hits from a minion, and it's destroyed. So if he would have put the king over there, he probably would have gotten a lot quicker. But he got the 50%, no problem. King got him himself. The king with the help of the queen. So that was a 50% on Daddy from Blizzard. So Blizz, awesome attack. Daddy, awesome defense. So that was cool just to have one of our family members raid Daddy, because, Daddy's huge. He's an awesome guy. So, shout out to both Blizz and Daddy. So back to my base. We're going to go check out our clan rank. Now, this was 2 days ago. So I think now we're like top 115. I forgot what we were. Okay. We were 149 when it came out with this video. We're top 115, almost top 100. So Avarice Titans, keep pushing, guys. You're doing great. So this is the end of the video. If you guys like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at WildLightingHTBD. New series coming out soon called Clutch Raid, so be looking forward to that. And that's it for today, guys. Peace.
All the pretty girls in class still, they never reply, but never say never, they never get caught on my mind. I'm trying to get better and grind, measure my effort and skill, gets better in time, fresher than ever, and I am who I am, no taking it back, I'm alive and well, what to do, my name is unimportant, but what I say is quite amazing, I hope you enjoy it, I put my soul into this shit.